Alright, we're halfway through. Alright, what was the... Oh, wow. What are y'all doing? That's what I want to know. Hi, Sai, how are you? Oh, I thought that'd break it in half. It certainly didn't. Oh, Jesus, that thing's fucking solid. It's a peppermint bark. Brick is what it is. Classic. Science Social Gym. What is this? This is a game called 100 Line, The Last Defense Academy. If you've ever played a Danganronpa game, same developer, same team. Except instead of a visual novel, which is also a murder mystery type of game, it's more of a long-term story about strategy and survival and stuff. They definitely fit into their pocket. They have one little spot that they like to stick to. Why are you on the opposite side, man? Bombs on the floor now.
Right?
Equator! Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't go around demanding that. Why do I have to let you ride me like an animal? I'm a celebrity, and you're a nobody. Celebrity. Ding dong, bing bong.
You never know when the will then. Huh?
Off to bed we go.
Get prep, be ready.
Yeah, be ready.
Huh?
All right, what's going down? Oh, when I got to the cafeteria, everyone else was already there, chatting pleasantly over their morning meal. So, Shama, I've been wondering, what exactly powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on hemoanima, and sorry, I don't really know all that much about how it fits together. The characters are definitely just as eccentric. Very true. The cast fits, that's for sure. Maybe you can summon it for me. I'd take a look. I'd love to take a closer look at it. Tsubasa, please! You shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me. I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this the price of your power, Sir Shoma? Did you have to make a vow never to allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she bests you in fair battle? In the midst of all that merriment, two figures remained steadfastly silent. They're awfully quiet today, even for them. I started towards Ima and Keiko, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Yukumi, do you have a minute? It's important. Alright, Eito.
Huh?
It's about what we discussed before. A theory about how we all got here.
Ah.
Find out something new? I know this will sound weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with the parallel universe after all. Huh? After you learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of the Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's just that one is on the surface while the other's underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to feel less credible than it did before. I've been thinking about I've been asking everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to have originally come from different versions of the TRC. But as far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt we all came from the same place. Okay. There's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that's supposed to supporting the parallel universe theory. The connection between Nozomi and your old friend Karawa? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeness to each other is a coincidence, or that they're the same person and something's gone wrong with their memory. Those are our options now? There's no way that this is just a coincidence. When you say something's gone wrong, do you mean... Hey, you two? What are you whispering about over here? What? Oh, nothing at all. We're having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here. You know what? That Eito guy is a real straight shooter. Just tells it like it is. I appreciate that about him. All this completely normal conversation has given me an appetite. We gave our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw Nozomi off our trail. Feeling bloated from scarfing down so much so quickly, I went back to my room. Now that I think about it, Ada's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then, how do you explain Nozomi and Karawa? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit on one of those explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? If I ask Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She's finally starting getting comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Eito never shared this theory with me in the first place. I need to do something to take off my mind. Schrodinger's female lead. Will they, won't they? You know what I haven't done? Hmm. I've already done the sewing kit. Oh, what's something I can get for Gaku? Excuse me. A mini standee? Why is this registered in the Gift-O-Matic? Great question. Hmm.
Hey, you're actually pretty thoughtful, aren't you? Keep those gifts coming!
Got him. I haven't used the Gift-O-Matic like at all, so I feel like I should use it a little bit. All right. The ball gag, you say? Next gen game console. It can access the school servers where all the games that have ever been released are stored? What in tarnation?
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
You know, well then.
Uh-oh, we're building up to something.
Get prepared.
The cafeteria was full. Keiko and Emo were the only ones missing. Aren't the twins coming today? I don't know. Should I go check on them? I'd offer to do it. I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day. I saw Ema earlier. He's fine. Said he wants to leave him and Keiko alone for a while. I wonder what's gotten into him. Elizabeth's having a pernicious influence on his dear sister. That's just rude. Accurate, though. The walls are awfully thin around here, Kiyoshika. I heard you and your sword going at it last night. That's a lie. Nobody could have heard me. You just admitted you were up to something, right? Well, it's not like Ema treating us like dirt is anything new. I say leave him. Nothing any of us say is going to convince him to fight anyways. He's never isolated himself in Keiko like this before, though. I thought I'd better ask him about it next time I see him. Good luck with that. Putting aside our concerns for the Tsukumo twins, we continued our breakfast without further incident. Then I headed back to my room.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
There it is. Looking for that level up. Okay. Not the library. The rec room. Bikers love them. Well, would you look at that 20 stream streak? Ooh-wee.
Are you sure I can have this? Hell, you just turned me into mush.
Bing bong.
You never will then.
They call him the Steak. Oh. Shu, how's it going? Welcome on in. I looked up suddenly, startled out of my thoughts. Nothing had really happened, but I sensed something. Who is it? I cautiously opened the door, wondering why whoever it was didn't knock or ring the bell. There was nobody there. Having dinner? Ooh, what's for din? I had a really good dinner today. We had one of those Green Chef recipes. And it was, I don't really know how to describe it. It was these little fingerling potatoes with this really, so almost like sweet, smoky seasoning on top that was really good. It also had a side of like these multicolored carrots, like red and purple and yellow and orange carrots in like a lime and honey glaze. That was really good. Fuck, dude, I really want more of those. And then with the side of, it was fish, but I don't remember what kind of fish it was. I don't think it was tilapia. It was a much thicker, like steak almost, with like a sort of, not quite chimichurri, but sort of like creamy green sauce on top with like smoked pepitas. And oh, dude. That shit was fucking good. Holy shit. Oh, God. Sucks I have to share. God, it was so good. A veggie pub sub. Ooh. Was it swordfish? No, it was a white fish. Pretty flaky. Not cod. I don't know. It's not that super important, but veggie pub sub though, that sounds pretty good. Man, I could go for a pub sub. Like a chicken tender sandwich or something. We have a cafeteria in our office building, and the food that they make, like cafeteria style, not good. Not particularly good. They'll make like a pork chop that's just like super dry and chewy and no flavor, right? And it's like, their vegetables are like really meh. Undercooked, underseasoned. Right? But they do have a couple things you can order, and one of those is a buffalo chicken strip sandwich, which is fresh chicken tenders, grilled. I guess grilled. I don't know how they make them, but they're like nice and fresh and crispy, followed by barbecue or buffalo sauce with like lettuce, tomato, and cheese on like a burger bun. Dude, it's actually pretty solid, and it's not crazy expensive. So if I ever do feel like going down to the cafeteria to get something hot and fresh, I usually get that buffalo sandwich. It's pretty good. Get the vegan turkey subs. Okay, that actually sounds pretty good. It's crazy to me that your life revolves around like a 1,000 calorie diet, right? Because to me, I could burn through 1,000 calories. I just ate like a bar of peppermint bark. I'm pretty sure it was like 600 calories, maybe more. You love buffalo sauce? Hell yeah. Same. TBH honest. Shit, I think I go for like a 3,000 calorie diet. I felt so sure though. Oh, and it's raining too. It's really coming down hard. Raindrops were pelting the rooftops all around me, producing a relentless rhythmic beat up. A 750 cal day plan? Oh, the minus burn 500 more than you intake. Got it. Yeah, 750 is really tough.
I probably mistook this sound for footsteps or something. Yeah, that must be it. Oh, seriously. This rain stuff is nothing but trouble. I'm gonna get soaked standing out here.
I turned around to go back inside, found myself gazing up at the sky. That big rock again. It looks bigger than it was before. Does it change from day to day? Maybe it's just a trick of the light in the rain.
I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so
not a boulder.
pretty. People hold parties
It's a rock.
just to look at them.
Big, beautiful rock. Oh, the pioneers used to ride these for miles.
Moon?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head.
I'm only aware because you you Snapchat me every time that it's a full moon.
What's that? It looks like there's something mechanical on the surface.
Is the Tokyo Mirage Not Mirage. I almost said the Mirage Complex. Tokyo Residential Complex on the moon?
What's that all about? I thought the moon was meant to be just a hunk of rock.
That's the blank.
You again? When did you...
It's trying to tell me something, just like before.
Never mind that. I'm not letting you get away this time. Everything that's happened to us is your fault. Sirei being killed, Hideko going missing.
Yeah, it's his fault. That guy. This is miserable, but it's working. Well, I guess that's fair. As long as we're getting closer to an end goal, then I think that's fine.
You were behind all of it, weren't you? What are you? One of the commanders? You know what? Save it. You can explain yourself once I know you're not going anywhere.
Lunge to grapple the fiery invader. Sound like the sky ripping apart in a blinding flash of light. I was so surprised my whole body tensed up. The foot came down to the slick rock, and I lost my balance. I blacked out. Idiot. Moron.
Get ready for your stepped in blood sofa. In honor of the occasion, I've also prepared a special gift. I'll give them to you in...
Ruh-roh. I came to lying on the cold, hard surface of the school rooftop. Was I dreaming? No, my back was aching too badly for this to be anything but real. For a moment, I couldn't remember how I got there. Oh wait, I slipped like a fucking doofus and knocked myself out. He attacked me. The whole sky lit up for a second and then... Are you alright, Takumi? What are you doing out here? Hey, Eito. That was some weather we had last night, huh? I've never seen lightning before. Lightning? A discharge of electricity from storm clouds. Happens here in the outside world from time to time. You probably heard the thunder. Heard the thunder, thunder! That's the sound of it hitting the ground. It's enough force for each strike to cause instant death. Oh yeah, you said you were playing Slay the Spire. Mike and Lemon's doing rivals with Mike. So we spent the night playing games with our respective mics. Dude, everybody loves a good mic. You know what I'm saying? STS co-op is kind of neat. I think maybe the one thing I don't really like about STS co-op is that, I mean, this should come as no surprise, but like if one person dies, it like really fucks up the run. All right, like you can come back, but you have to like skip a campfire or whatever, and there's just some mechanics where it's like, I don't know, man, that's not really, it's kind of annoying. Whereas by comparison, a game like Across the Obelisk, which is a very similar style of gameplay as Slay the Spire, but like more designed for co-op, definitely feels a lot better to kind of play as a duo, but eh. One of us dies, other one's left with an awakened one. Yeah, I just die very quickly. It's like, oops, good luck. Yeah, now it's scaled up, and also I can't help you. Lightning is rare, but when it happens, it's swift and deadly. Such dangerous natural phenomena to deal with. It's hard to believe humanity survived out here for as long as they did. Natural phenomena? Are you sure you're feeling alright? You should get some rest. I don't mind making the trip twice, for you. That's what friends are for. I just need a minute. I'll see you in the cafeteria. If that lightning flash wasn't something the invader did, why did I end up passing out until morning? How did it happen again? Did I slip on the wet ground and hit my head? Oh, man. Another mystery. Just sopping wet clothes. What's going on, everybody? It's me. I'm here for my eggs. I slept outside last night. Just a disheveled homeless man walks in. The courtyard, right? I saw it. Looks pretty nice, huh? It's a little on the plain side, but I like that it's got a ton of space. Why are there cages there, though? With cages that big, we could keep an invader or two. I'd make it nice and comfy for them. Invaders are our enemies, not pets. Where's my present? I was promised a special gift from being a brave soldier. Are you saying that there's no gift? No! Everything is lies! Everything is lies! C-Ray isn't here anymore. What do you think he was going to give us? The announcement made it sound pretty special. Doubtless it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy, so perhaps. A new set of torture instruments. Collar with bombs in them. You two are the only ones who'd want something like that. I bet it was a big wad of cash. Oh, just my luck. Hated the moon, but they needed to know. I raised my voice to make myself heard above the tumult. Can I have your attention? I need a... What? Huh? The invaders are back already?
Intruder alert. Defense mode initiated.
There's usually more time between attacks. No fair, spray another one us this early. I'm gonna hurl. Oh, it never gets any easier. Let's go, everyone. Unwashed masses to the war room. Everybody hurry down to the room, effectively putting the conversation on hold. Hope you get to eat something. Drew's grown on you? Yeah, she was pretty cringe at the very beginning, but I feel like she's fit into her role of comedic relief without being, like, too much. There's also more characters, so she gets a little bit less screen time, so she fills her role and then leaves, you know what I mean? As opposed to, like, hanging out for, like, a little bit too long. Alright, everyone's here. Let's get out there and kick some ass. Been checking the security feed and something's not right. Ugamu pointed to the monitor.
There's no one there. I did a sweep of the whole perimeter, but the place is empty.
Hey, you're right. Where are the invaders?
Don't tell me that was a false alarm. They must be invisible. We'll have to, like, pelt them with bags of flour or something.
Look, what's that? There.
Oh yeah, there's something. No, someone out there. Maybe a commander.
Coming out to face us all alone? I can't help but admire its courage.
I'm not so sure about that. Doesn't it look a little unsteady on its feet?
I'm pretty sure the security cameras have a zoom function. Here, I'll see if I can get us a closer look.
Zoom, enhance. The image on the screen zeroed in on the strange figure.
A wrestler?
This one's not wearing a mask or nothing. Is that what the commanders look like underneath?
No, that's not a commander. It's Moko.
It's Moko!
Huh?
It's Moko. She's come back to us.
That's Moko?
Moko!
Go get her! What are you doing? Oh, man. We rushed outside where the girl was collapsed and carried her back to the school. There was still a vacant room on the roof, so we set her up in there. It's purple. She's not hurt too badly. I think she just passed out from exhaustion. That's a relief. I've got to say, though, I'm surprised. Is this really the girl you told us about before? This is Moko Mojiro, yeah. Moko Mojiro. Our friend, our ally, the one who saved our lives. She stopped the invaders from destroying the second campus at the cost of being taken prisoner, right? I guess she must have found a way to escape. I always knew she'd be alright. If the high school pro wrestling scene couldn't break her, what chance did the invaders have? She's an actual wrestler, huh? Wonder how she got through the wall of fire, though. Maybe she followed some invaders in. Or rather, she waited for them to make a hole in the wall, defeated them before they could use it, and then went through herself. Trust me, Moko could have done it. That would explain why she's so tired now. If Moko's that strong, having her on the team is going to do wonders for her morale. I was so worried. I wanted to keep believing like she'd be okay, but she's been gone so long. Seems like this Moko girl means a lot to Nozomi. No, not just her. Yugamu, Kiyoshiko, and Kurara clearly care about her too. They told me before that she saved their lives.
Huh?
Moko, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Nozomi.
Nozomi? And some guy I don't know? You brought your boyfriend over to watch me sleep? So not cool.
Did you come here all the way from the invaders' base? All alone? Are you going to be okay?
I'm fine. You know me. They must have ripped the F section out of my dictionary, 'cause I don't know the meaning of the word fatigue. All this fatigue is really getting to me, though.
She knows the meaning of that word just fine. Good job.
Anyone got a moist towelette? My skin's gonna dry out if I don't take off my makeup before bed.
And back to sleep. Moko closed her eyes and her head went limp. She's just sleeping. She'll need more time. At least she's not in any serious danger. I'm sure she'll be fine once she gets some rest. Now that she's on school grounds, we can revive her if the worst happens. Hopefully it won't come to that, though. Come on, let's give her some privacy. She won't like you watching her sleep, no matter how fascinating it is to you. It's fascinating to me? Alright. Once we were outside, Nozomi heaved a sigh of relief. This is such a load off my mind. I can hardly believe Moko found her own way back to us. I thought we'd be searching for her a lot longer. I always knew we'd get her back in the end, but I never expected it to be this easy. About the battle that when Moko was captured, what exactly happened back then? If it's okay with you, I'd like to hear more about how it all went down. I did skim over it before. We first woke up at the academy, we were scared and confused. From what you've told me, it probably wasn't too different from how things were there. Or here. But Moko took charge and stopped us from falling apart. Just the kind of person she is. Whenever we were feeling down, she always knew what to say to cheer us up. Her smile could really light up a room. It's thanks to her we learned to work as a real team. We'd never have made it this far if it weren't for her. Wish we had someone like that here. It wasn't just her personality. She could pull her weight in battle, and then some. She'd plow through any enemies that got in her way. It was amazing. I even saw her suplex an invader the size of a train once. Whoa. Final Fantasy VI reference? She used wrestling moves on invaders? That is amazing. On our 10th day at the academy, a huge swarm of invaders attacked. It's only our second real battle, and even with Moko's help, we were totally out of our league. The invaders weren't attacking blindly. They had a strategy, and they executed it perfectly. They kept us busy with their main force on the north side, while sending out strike teams to isolate and eliminate us one by one. We were still new to fighting. Even when we realized what was going on, we couldn't react to it in time. It didn't take them long to destroy the barrier.
Moko and I were the only ones left standing. Yugamu, Kurara, and Kyoshika were all dead. Even worse, a stray shot put our revival-matic out of commission. And Nigo, the only one who knew how to repair it, was captured.
Really? Nigo?
If we couldn't get him back, those three would be gone forever. But I had my hands full just keeping the invaders away from the school. Right when I thought my strength was going to fail me, Moko made her move. She knew losing Nigo would mean losing any hope of bringing the others back, so she charged right into the invaders' main force to rescue him.
She took them all on. Alone.
Yes, and there were a lot of them. More than enough to rival any squad we've fought since.
Damn. Immediately followed by I don't know if it was adrenaline or latent power or just desperation. She somehow managed to make it to Nigo and throw him to safety. In my head, I literally imagined her reaching in, grabbing Nigo, and just throwing him. Like a rag doll. Like when Quill just yeets a plushie. Yeah. Speaking of Quill, I've been meaning to bring it up. Quill is coming to Houston for a business trip. So he's going to be here for like one night. And he was like, yo, do you want to get dinner or whatever? I was like, hell yeah, dude, come on in. So Quill will be here and he and I will go do something. Who knows? Hug him? Hell yeah. So I gotta find a place to go. I asked my boy Tony, because Tony knows everything. So it'll be next week. But he's gonna be a little further north than I usually go. So I have been out this way, but I would not say that I'm super familiar with this area, so I gotta figure something that would be kind of fun out there. Tony had his bachelor party at a place out there, though, so I might take him there, but I'll probably make a couple of options and let him pick. She barely had any energy left. That's when they captured her, huh? There they go. They took him. Took her. Manor must have used its brainwashing arrows to make her come quietly. She must have known when she charged in that she wouldn't make it out again. Seeing her again, I can't help getting emotional. To do all that and escape and find her way here on her own? She's so amazing. There's really no other word for it. It's the part that bothers me, though. How did she escape? How did she find us? I guess I'll just have to ask her when she wakes up. Nozomi and I went our separate ways. Also, hi, Matt. How are you? I didn't say that. I saw your message and I just walked on by with my Quill story.
Did y'all know New York is the opposite of Minnesota? New York is where the Big Apple is. And Minnesota is where Minneapolis.
That's pretty good. The Big Apple and the Mini Apple. That was day 50. Do you think that's all of the characters that we're ever gonna meet? I feel like that's probably the full cast. That's all of the rooms filled. Both of the school counselors. Oh, man. It certainly feels that way. All the rooms are filled. Yeah. I guess aside from the fiery apparitions, I can't imagine there being any other characters that are going to be like added to the story, but who knows? Go to the cafeteria, see how everyone's doing. You're almost 50 sailing. Poggy doggy. Did you do any of the Tempor Tantrum? The what do you call it? The racy Barracuda Trail? For the sloop? Uh-huh. As opposed to trawling nets? Or 1-in-1? Because what else would you put there? Yeah, I haven't done any trawling myself, so I don't really know. But I have done double salvaging hook, because you can put one of your workers, like Jobless Jim, on there, and he'll do really good. And then you can run the other one, and then you can sort your salvage, and then Jobless Jim will put the salvage in the storage, and then you can like just withdraw like full inventories from the storage, salvage it, drop it, and go back and do more. So it's pretty nice. I have been using the skiff almost exclusively. For me, in particular, the sloop is too expensive to upgrade every iteration. So for me, I pretty much upgraded it with just the upgrades I needed to, like, go to new places. Yeah, it's a time and like material investment. It's 250 bars to make the keel, and I think it's 250 or like I think it's 250 planks to make the hull as well. So it ends up just being really expensive to just do frivolous upgrades. Like, a part of me is debating not upgrading to the Ironwood and Rune and waiting to go from Camphor Adamant all the way to Dragon. Just because that's 250 Rune bars plus 250 Ironwood planks, which would cost me just so much sheer GP that it for no actual benefit. It would give me like a little bit more health bar and like armor, I guess, but it doesn't increase my speed and it doesn't increase other stuff. So all right, well, I was gonna say you would have gotten to 50 a lot faster, but looking for charting. You don't want this option, I'm sure, but I'm going to throw it out there. There is a quest helper that will guide you to charting spots if you do want to knock that out. If you don't want to knock it out, I also understand that you just want to do it at your own pace, which is fine too. But if you're ever like, I'm ready to knock it out, like all of it, and I don't want to have to like look around for shit, that'll help. But to answer your question, because Barracuda Trials require the skiff, and the skiff is a lot easier to upgrade, and there wasn't any upgrade that I really needed, I just stuck with the skiff for a long time. And now that I'm at like 90, for me it's like, all right, might as well go ahead and swap over to the sloop, because there's no real point in not using it at this point. So yeah, definitely that's how I was, is I just sort of went around all the coasts and just clicked on stuff to see if it was chartable. But at a certain point you start like getting things for unlocking the entire zone, right? If you do everything in the like Ardent Ocean, you get like a new type of ale, and that ale does something cool, like it gives you like more random events at sea or something like that, right? So definitely they're like, it will come a time where you're like, I need to like clear it out. Like there's like a couple of like lingering ones. So that's what I did though, is I just like was chilling with it, and then when I really wanted to knock it out, I went and did it. Oh, all right. Nozomi was missing too. Are those peculiar siblings still eschewing our company? Seems like it. They're spending all their time in Ima's room. I'm starting to worry about them. What could they be doing in there all day? Probably something cliche and mundane, like planning a suicide pact. There's nothing mundane about that. Brother and sister, alone together. Perhaps they're... Nay, such a thing would be far too outrageous. Do you even know what you're imagining? Do I even want to know what you're imagining? Who needs them? No point worrying too much. I haven't seen Nozomi this morning either. Is my pathetic presence repelling her? She's fine. Moko still hasn't woken up, so she's decided to watch over her and make sure she's okay. Too bad for you, huh, Takumi? Oh, you're blushing. Don't try to hide it, man. I can read you like a book. Listen, man, I've talked about it. I don't want this. Hey, was that a threat? Was it meant to sound romantic? I can't tell with you. Young love. Why couldn't I have ended up in a killing game with someone with an itchy trigger finger? Don't sell yourself short, Darumi. You can't just throw your life away with the first murderer who takes an interest in you. Those one-night stabs might seem exciting, but there's so much more meaning in a committed relationship. One where you let your bloodlust grow over time. Trust me, your death has value. You need to treat it with respect. I hate that he's right. Gotta hand it to you. If you take out all the serial killer crap, that almost sounds like good advice. How is Moko doing? Even in a state she was in, I didn't think she'd stay unconscious this long. Why not kill her and fix her up that way? Surely you jest. Even if she can be revived, Lady Moko is still our friend. We can never willingly harm her. Even I don't want to want to off her that way. It'd be such a waste of a good target. You guys have to talk about death and killing so much? I'm trying to eat. It's a lot to deal with first thing. I guess we could put this discussion on hold till later. Moko hasn't woken up yet. Not much I can do for her directly. Maybe I can take some of the pressure off her my own way. I need to be as ready as I can be for the next attack. Alright, where is this courtyard? Can I go there? am I excited for Left 4 Dead 2? I have played Left 4 Dead, but I wasn't like a big Left 4 Dead 2 guy. I don't think I played the multiplayer, but I think I have watched people play the multiplayer, like Achievement Hunters or something. So I am certainly interested. I don't know what it's like though. So I don't know. But it's Lemon's birthday, and Lord knows we all like doing what Lemon likes to do, so I'm excited to hang out with my friends. Which sounds like a cop-out answer, but I don't know. It's the best I can come up with. What is there to do? There's smokers, and there's witches, and there's brawlers and boomers. You get the shotgun and you melee people and bang, 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 bang. Get your pills. Pills here. You download the Minecraft mod? Oh boy. That makes a lot more sense. Turn them into zombies. Minecraft zombies. Does it? This design? Shiny and blinged out. The art is sick as hell. It's right up my alley, man. Whoever came up with this shit was a real man of taste, that's for sure. I hope my house is full of gold and totally badass like this hallway. Well, it's each their own. Great job! You know, it is funny. He pointed out the Great Wave off of... I can never remember the name of the island. Kagoshima or something. Kanagawa, I'm pretty sure what it is. Great Wave off Kanagawa on the wall. I have a print of Great Wave off Kanagawa in my bedroom. So I feel like it's definitely an attack at me, but you know. Too scared. The zombos will get me. All right. That's the only options I got, huh? All right. I guess we'll hang out with Kurara. I need social studies is the last one. Why is the decor in the school so cheap looking? So gaudy I could puke. Stings like nouveau riche. I can't take this anymore. I command you to blow up the school immediately! Send this tacky school to hell where it belongs and build a castle worthy of my nobility!
You never will then.
Indeed, stings like nouveau riche is very relatable. there's a very strong culture of people sort of wearing their money on their sleeve. Especially here in Houston, you got a lot of people with like big fancy cars. And they got like fucking like bling and shit. Got a chain, rings, and big sunglasses and shit like that. It's like, you do got money, I'm not gonna lie. And you do look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But it also looks pretty tacky. Middle of the week is a little tough. It can. Here I am being judged by Potato. Man of culture, we all know. There was a guy who I'm pretty sure he owned a... I don't know how to describe it, but the dude had... I'm supposed to know how that works. Can't ask a question. Dang, I'm just saying. You're over here immediately doing your elitist shit. I'd be like, you think that's cool? That's the tone. That's what you sound like. All right. So immediately I'm defensive. Yeah. Because I said something in passing and I'm immediately getting grilled about it. There was a dude who would come to my gas station when I worked at the gas station a couple months ago and got out of his big truck, big car. Lita was in Code Lyoko. Get out of his big van, and he had like his hat and big sunglasses, right? And every once in a while he would wear it, or he would always wear it, but sometimes it would be out and sometimes it would be in. But he had this chain, I tell you, it was a globe. I'm trying to think of a size that kind of makes sense. Like, imagine this pill bottle, like, but like a sphere of like that size, right? He had this giant fucking globe, and it just said like product worldwide or whatever, right? Like, and I was just like, damn. He would always be on the phone talking to people about stuff, but I just remember seeing him being like, that dude's balling. It's a cool chain. The twins are here.
I told you! I've had enough!
Huh? Keiko and Emo? They're actually here today? What's going on? Hey Keiko, what's up? Something wrong? I can't take it anymore. Always doing what my brother tells me, staying in his room all day. I've had enough of it. At this rate, we'll pass the whole 100 days just hiding, not doing anything useful. I don't want that.
I want to fight too! Just like everyone else.
You do? She hinted at it like 20 days ago, but yeah. Well, it's about time. Better late than never. Of course you can join the team. Let's 86 those invaders and save the world together.
Don't be so ridiculous. Who gives a rat's ass about the world?
What was that? Do you see what you've done? Are you proud of yourselves? All your ridiculous talk of teamwork and fighting for a greater cause has poisoned my dear sister's mind. Always poisoned me, brother dearest. Why are you always like this? You never let me do anything. You never even call me by my name. Do you have any idea how much I hate that sister dearest stuff? I know you don't want me to get hurt. but I can't go on like this anymore. Everyone's working so hard, putting their lives on the line, while we just keep ourselves safe.
If you want to be a coward, you can do it alone.
Sister Dearest, why would you say such an awful thing to me? Ugh. That's how I feel. How much longer is this family drama gonna go on? I'm falling asleep over here. Don't butt in. They need to work this out between the two of them. Brother Dearest, please, for once, just listen to me. Let me do what I want. This is important. Let me fight.
Let me do something that matters. That's all I ask.
Well, this is a surprise. I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully, Sister Dearest. You're really serious about this. I guess there's only one thing for me to do then.
I have to punish you for stepping so far out of line and give you a thorough re-education.
Come along, back to our room. You need a Cern's talking to. Oh, please. Do as your dear brother says. Emma grabbed Keiko's hand. Are y'all gonna let this happen? Give it a rest, man. That's right. Get in there, Takamaru. I don't care if you are her brother. You got no right to treat Keiko like this. If you really love her, shouldn't you be respecting her opinion a little more? What did you say? What makes you think you have any right to decide what's best for my dear sister?
I have to protect her from herself, if necessary. Now, get out of my way!
Emma moved too fast for me to follow. One moment, he was reaching into his pocket. Does he have a gun? He's a knife? Where's Darumi? Killing game, yes! Finally! Oh. He shoved something sharp and deadly looking into Takamaru's side. Gah!
Takamaru!
You piece of shit.
It's your own fault for interfering. I am my dear sister's protector. Her rock, her guiding light, her everything.
Her fucking monster.
Her happiness is my responsibility and mine alone. She is what gives my life meaning.
You would never do this?
I
Doubtful.
would do anything to keep her safe. Any act of violence, or cowardice, or cruelty, nothing is too extreme for me.
Gah! Thunk. Takamaru fell to the floor, a red puddle spreading out beneath him. We straight up shivved him. There's so much blood. Gets you in the mood, doesn't it? The killings have finally started. The big New Horizon update? They're still making updates? I didn't realize. Red puddle, not pink. Yeah, it's not a artistic choice. Now entering the rage baiting zone. You can use the tablecloth for bandages. Help me tear into strips. If I touch anything, my total failure pathogens could infect the wound. Just do it. Doing whatever we could to help our fallen friend. The culprits escaped. Where's fucking Ninja Lady? What are you doing? Why are you not defending justice with your sword? Like, we're not gonna get another game? Share islands now? I mean, we're probably gonna get another game eventually. Just... oh, Dream Islands now. Honestly, at this point, it's almost like confirmed that this game was half-baked and pushed out early. Right? Like, these are all features that every previous game, like, came out with on release. And we're just now getting the ability to share Dream Islands? It's not that it's not like it's like so bad that it, you know, didn't deserve to sell a lot. It was really great for the time being. Or they ever improve it? I don't think that they want to put out a game that's half-baked. It's risky. I'm looking for them to get rid of the crafting mechanic entirely. But I digress. I hope that the update is very fun. I hope they have a great time with it. He taking Keiko with him. They're both gone? Was anyone watching the door? No! You idiot! A true warrior must stay and face retribution! Bitch, why didn't you stop him? Look at all that blood. Oh, I'm about to start drooling. We deal with those two later? Right now, Takamaru takes priority. He's passed out from losing too much blood. Brother, he got stabbed like 5 seconds ago. How is he already losing too much blood? There's no rush. If he dies, we can just take him to the infirmary. We still have to try and save him. Someone help me with his legs. We did our best to get Takamaru patched up. Then Eito, Yugamu, Gaku, and I carried him back to his room. This is his room? Makes sense.
Huh?
Once we got him into bed, we thought the hard part was over. We were wrong. Takamaru's eyes flew open and he immediately tried to get back up. That son of a bitch, where is he? I'm gonna tear him limb from fucking limb. Stop moving around, you're gonna make it worse. It's just a scratch, barely even hurts. You're not fooling anyone, man. He cut you open. Of course it hurts. Bringing you back to full health with Revivamatic's always an option. What do you say? I can make it quick. Don't give me that. Dying in battle's one thing, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let something like this do me in. Death isn't something to be treated lightly, even if we do have the option of bringing people back. Hey! In that case, you'll have to stay here and rest until your wound's healed. What'd I tell you? Damn it. I'll get that little bastard for this. Nobody pulls a knife on Takamaru Yakushiki and gets away with it. You guys hear me? Ima's mine. Don't go passing any vigilante justice until I'm back on my feet. Yeah, sure. Not like I was about to go after him anyway. I just don't understand. Why would he do something like this to a friend? He's not friends. He's a fucking maniac, bro. This is taking it to another level. When I get my hands on him. Why did it have to be Takamaru he lashed out at? Things are only going to get worse now. We spent the rest of the day tending to Takamaru, forcing him back down whenever he tried to get up. Eventually, he fell asleep. We finally felt confident leaving him alone. What a day. As if we didn't have enough on our plates with Moko's condition. Now we have to worry about Ima going postal on us too. He's really gone too far this time. What was he thinking? What's that? I caught sight of something that hadn't been there before. Whoa. The love letter? Someone leave it while it's gone? The handwriting was rough and messy, as if it had been written in a hurry. Please convince my brother to let me fight. I don't recognize the writing, but given the content, this could have only come from Keiko. Going postal? Sadness, indeed. Indeed, indeed. We don't need you going postal, Matt. Is the busy season over? Are things quieting down? Becoming more normal? Soldier guns for you applied? How many guns did you own? Could have been done by 4:30. Which would be nice. Doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be won over with a little argument. Not to mention, if I say the wrong thing, he might stab me too. 2.5. Did you have just the slide of one? Magazine, gotcha.
Headies. You never will that.
That is true. Someone knocked on the door? What? I don't know. It's from the Spanish Civil War. It's an old pistol. I see, I see. I must have spent more time than Takamaru than I realized. If I'm going to talk Emo around, I'll need to get all the help I can get. That is a far distance. Xenos is here. 52 months. Goodness gracious me. We just passed day 52 in the video game.
I love you.
I love you. What's going on, Xenos? How are you? Thank you for 52 months, my man, my guy. How are you doing? Look at you. Is that Ruby? Yeah, you're on the Ruby. Ruby gem. Fits your name. I like it. Uh-oh. What's going on? You were laid off today? No! Damn. That sucks, man. Company not doing so well? Yeah. I am in a very similar boat. Not that it's a good thing or whatever, right? But if it gives you any solace, I think a lot of companies are going, having a rough go right now. Yeah, no kidding. But my company has downsized multiple times. We've lost a lot of clients. We recently lost another client, another big client this month. Management is kind of acting a little funny, and I think a lot of us are kind of, we see the writing on the wall at least. We're like, something's gonna happen. We're either closing down or we're selling, maybe. Who knows, man? Who knows? The two people investing pull profit or out? That's tough. Shit's hard right now, man, I tell you. Dude, if the chief is like, I'm probably out the door too, then you know it ain't good. Were you able to make good like contacts? Check in with your coworkers and get everybody on LinkedIn and make sure you share that network. Because if everybody's leaving, you might be able to use them as like your foot in the door for another company. So that's the advice that everyone keeps telling me is like, make sure that your LinkedIn shit is all up to date. Make sure that you're keeping tabs on everybody, because knowing somebody in a company is like 4 times better than submitting a resume to a job application. Like, if somebody knows you and they go, oh, hey, my friend wants a job, here's his resume, and they go, oh, okay. Yeah, fuck all this other application shit. You like this guy? He's good? You vouch for him? All right, cool. Get him in here. Happens all the time. Nepotism. It's the way the world works, man. I wish it was a meritocracy or whatever, but yeah, well, I guess my point, Xenos, was that you now have a lot of coworkers who, well, I say a lot. I don't know how many people were laid off, but you now have potentially some of your coworkers who are now free agents, who might be going to new companies, who might be hiring. So that's the only thing I was going to bring up. Company-wide meeting Thursday? Ruh-roh. I wish it worked that way. But who knows? Who could have imagined? Who could have imagined? Wait, I can be even lazier and still get the same amount of work done? Absolutely. Before I forget, Xenos, don't feel obligated to keep subbing if you can't. It goes without saying for you or for anybody out there. Times are tough. I get that. So don't feel like you're obligated to give me money. I will still be your friend even if you don't give me money. Right? I appreciate that you all sub to me. It makes me feel good. It makes me appreciate streaming, and it makes me want to do this more. Right? But, you know, it's not a prerequisite. The next billing's April 2nd. I get you. Do you do it like 3 months at a time? Forfeit all mortal possessions? What am I going to do with Big Man? I can, like, put him on the wall and throw darts at him. Stick him up, maybe like up there. Maybe. Spend it all on cases? Oh no. Yeah, it'll take a few days to process. But I hope that you get back on your feet soon. I know you're already been in the process of like looking for jobs, right? So hopefully now you can get right back on it and double your efforts. You at least have that momentum, right? Where you've like been calling people, you've been doing interviews, you've been doing stuff for a while now. So maybe that'll give you like a hit the ground running kind of momentum, but I don't know. It still sucks. Everything fucking sucks. Shit's miserable, man. I tell you. I tell you what. I can't bring myself to look at my phone that much anymore, man. I swear to God. I open my phone and I look at some stuff, and it, like after like 5 minutes, I'm just like, God, everything fucking blows, man. This fucking sucks. Turn that shit off. You uninstalled TikTok? Yeah, I never had it installed, but I still see them. Reddit's about to be uninstalled. I really want to cut the cord on Reddit. I don't think I ever will, but I really want to find a way to like really dial it in. I already curate my feed a lot, where I look at my feed and it's like webcomics, it's illegally small cats, which is like kittens that are being very cute, too cute, mildly interesting, what's wrong with your dog, dogs being silly, animals being derps, games. I have one called Borbs, which is just birds that are shaped like orbs. I keep selecting stop showing me these posts and they keep showing you more posts. Yeah. Yeah, I think Reddit can be really miserable. I think I have a good sense to see like what's going on with like Reddit. Like I'll see it. Or am I supposed to see my ZZZ? I see you. I see you. I see a lot of things and I recognize like, oh, this is fucking like Reddit brain rot opinions. People who like just say the wildest shit without actually thinking about like what any of it means. People who are like perpetually online who don't understand like how the real world works. I look at that and I go, you're being ridiculous. You're not a real person. Like, I need to shut this down and move on to something else. Hang on, I'm catching up. I also have an account for that, Matt, so I don't blame you. But at least it's like a separate thing for me, right? I can swap to a different account and that's what I got, and I can swap back. So if I ever really wanted to like really cut the cord, I would just cut one and leave the other. A new restriction on myself, no doom scrolling unless I'm doing it on one of the walks. That kind of works, right? Because you're doing it like while you're like, there's like an end to it. But you could call it doom strolling because you're going for a stroll. I think I could be more productive counting rice than doing this. That's fair. I have stopped going to Twitter and B-Sky, all of like the social media apps. I have abandoned all of those 100%. I haven't been to Twitter in like 3 months. Honestly, since I left the gas station job, which I was just so bored out of my mind, I needed something to look at. I have moved away from looking at that. I still look at Reddit like an hour a day probably, but it's definitely good to cut the cord. Here's why New Year's Eve is bad now. We'll watch that later, but oh, just play TFT on your phone. Yeah, I don't know. TFT takes too long. It's like a 40-minute game. I want to watch more Hank Green. I've seen him be like suggested to me, and I know that I like Hank Green from like other things. I just haven't like watched a lot of his channel. I don't know. I don't need like more channels to watch, honestly. I'm already like backlogged. Yeah, shit sucks, man. It is Connections, the Wordle game or whatever? Oh yeah, he does. That's funny. That's good. I have watched, he has a show called like Ask Hank Anything, which is pretty fun. There's been a couple of guests on who were really good. He was on the Yard podcast as well, which is really funny. Totally doesn't fit with the Yard, but it was a great episode. So Alright, we gotta get back into the game at some point. I opened the door and was met with a bright greeting and cheery smile. It's Moko. Nope, not you. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Ima, forgive me for skipping the small talk. I'm going to come right out and ask, are you hiding something from me? Hiding something? Perhaps I'm just imagining it. Maybe I'm not. Which is it? Yes. I'm going to get stabbed. I'm sure I'm going to get stabbed one way or the other, but I'm going to ask it anyways. I wouldn't say I was hiding it from you, but I did find a note from Keiko last night. Never actually saw her, though. She probably just slipped it under the door. I didn't think I would actually just hand it to her. Him, sorry. Waiting for an answer, Ima took the note from me and screwed it up into a tight ball. My sister clearly puts a lot of stock in your oratory skills, if she thinks that'd work on me. How about we make a deal, Mr. Sumino? If you really need more firepower, I don't mind joining the team. What? I do have one condition, though. You have to convince my sister to not fight. She's going through a rebellious phase. No matter what I say, she refuses to see sense. Makes sense for Ludwig? Yeah. That was a good episode, too. I'd like to use your talent for talking to people to get her to give up the silly notion of fighting. If you can do that, I'll gladly put my life on the line instead. You really mean that? Cross my heart. Any attempt to put my sister on the battlefield is doomed to failure. She's meant to be protected, not a protector. She just needs somebody to convince her that this is for the best. That's where you come in. If you can manage that, I'll do enough fighting for the both of us. Do we have a deal? No. Don't be like that, Mr. Sumino. Do we have a deal? No.
Hey!
I have a feeling you're not going to take no for an answer anyways. It's true. Another astute observation. Thank you for making this so easy, Mr. Sumino. Sat there for 3 minutes. I certainly wanted to, but I was slapping the stick in a weird way, and it just kept flicking it back up. Believe me, you made the right choice. Yeah, but you know how these games go. If I said no, that I'm not hiding, does that do anything? Or does he do the same thing where he's like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? The Samson and Aaron, you can get one but not the other. I did think about that, how it'd be interesting if there was an actual choice where I could get one or the other here. My dear sister is a lot of things, but a fighter is not one of them. If one of us has to get our hands dirty, it should be me. Anyone can see that. Okay. Just as long as you don't hold up, as long as you hold up your end of the deal. I've already given you my word. Do I look like a liar to you? Yes, that's why I mentioned it. By the way, what if I can't persuade her? What'll you do then? Tut, such a negative attitude. Ill becomes you, Mr. Sumino. If that does happen, though, maybe I'll just break down the door to the defense room and end the war that way. What? As long as my dear sister can live the rest of her life in peace and safety, I don't care what happens to humanity or the planet. If I judge this war as putting her in undue danger, I won't hesitate to end it by any means necessary. Ima said all this with the same placid smile on his face that he always wore. If I didn't know better, I might have thought he was joking. I did know better, though. Behind that smile, he was dead serious. He would gladly doom humanity if it meant keeping his sister safe. She really is his entire world. Now that that's settled, we should get to work. You should get to work. If you can't talk her around by the time Mr. Yakushiji recovers, it will only complicate matters.
Hey!
Whose fault is that? Guilty as charged. Well, good luck. this con? Is con connoisseur? Right, like the term lolicon is someone who likes lollies, right? Like that's that I'm basing that off of that, right? Context clues of like lolicon is like someone who is a purveyor of that, right? So he's a sister lover. He's a sister fucker, right? Complex. That's certainly better than connoisseur, but I don't like how it's con and not com. But the internet is a weird place. There's probably a history to it that I don't know. Ima waved nonchalantly and sauntered out of the room, looking like he didn't have a care in the world. Turns out I'll be trying to convince Keiko, not Ima. I don't like it, but Ima hasn't given me a lot of choice. He's not going to budge on this, I can tell. Honestly, he does have a point about Keiko not being much of a fighter. I'll have to act like I've accepted her request, then turn it around on her once she's opened up to me. Why would you ever consider it? Assassin Lady's brother. Gross. Kind of a rotten thing to do, but it's for the greater good. Why is Takamaru? Okay, whatever. How's it going, Mr. Sumino? Please be careful not to let on to my dear sister that you're trying to convince her and not me. I understand, but I need your help too. You're brother and sister. You must have some info about her you can share, right? Oh. I'd rather not let a single soul know any private details about my darling sister. I suppose I have no choice this time. What would you like to know? Anything about what she wants right now? That would be undeniably a motorcycle, or more precisely a scooter. Yeah. Our father was a detective. He often rode a scooter to work, an old-fashioned one. That made her want one as well. It's the first I've ever heard of your father being a detective. He and our mother both passed away from a traffic accident while we were in elementary school. In spite of that, my dear sister has always admired our father's detective work. I see. Ever since our parents died, it's just been the two of us. We ate whatever we could to survive. We begged and even dumpster dived. I've done so many foul things for the sake of money. Are there any other adults who could take care of you? Of course, we had our relatives that say that they'd take care of us. But let's just say that we've seen no shortage of the dark side of adults like that. That's why I decided never to trust anyone. As long as I had my dear sister, that was enough for me. I don't want my dear sister to see how foul this world truly is. I'm the only one who needs to bear that shame. I'll do whatever it takes for her sake, even if it makes me licking a stranger's boots. Means licking a stranger's boots. And you, Mr. Sumino, have been tasked with convincing my dear sister not to fight. Please take this assignment seriously. Old-fashioned scooter, huh? Takamaru, are you okay out here with that injury? This little scrape's nothing. Keiko apologized for it, you know. She ain't so bad. It's that asshole brother of hers that's the problem. Seems like she's getting tired of putting up with him, too. I thought she was pretty badass, speaking up about how she wants to fight. That shit stain just had to go and screw it up. Calm down. You'll make that wound worse if you get it worked up. Do you know anything about Keiko? I'm trying to learn more about her. When I was screwing around with my bike, she came to talk to me. She said she wanted to try driving it, but I shot her down. Can't do that without a license. You're surprisingly upstanding about that kind of thing. Damn right I am. It's against the law! That reminds me. You want this thing? A bicycle? Where'd you find this? Damn, son, where'd you find this? Out in the ruins. It's worn to shit, but it's still usable. Bikes aren't so bad, you know. I patrolled the turf on one until I got my license. I'll take it. Do what you want with it. Smack people with it. Cuddle it. Sorry, I think I opened my mouth. I opened my wound a little. I go back to the room. You can fuck the bike. Do whatever you want. You want to know about Keiko? I've only been able to talk to her a little every now and then. Well, I'm tinkering with cars in here. She always has a sparkle in her eye. She's really enthusiastic when she asks me about bikes and driving techniques. I think she's into that stuff. Check this out. It's a prototype I just finished. Custom-made motorcycle engine. Pretty sweet, right? I overhauled it in my spare time to relax. I tuned it so much, it's going to give a real smooth ride from now on. To be honest, I can't tell what's so special about it, but I'm glad you're so happy with the results. I'm really proud of this one. This is only a prototype of something Takamaru asked me to do, so I've still got plenty more work to do. Do you think you could have I could have that prototype? It's fine with me, but does that mean you're building something, Takumi? I don't know if it'll work yet, though. Thanks for the engine and the info about Keiko. It really helps. Info about Keiko. Can you tell me what you know about her? Conversations you've had with her or anything like that? I don't really talk to Keiko very often. I wouldn't want her to catch any airborne particles from a pessimistic fungus like me. Haven't you interacted with her at all? When I was starting Takamaru's super intense to hell and back training regimen, Keiko did drop in on us. Before she could say anything, Ima showed up and took her back to his room. Maybe she wanted to train with you. She does seem pretty enthusiastic about joining the fight. You think so? I thought for sure she came to observe a social oddity on the verge of death dripping with sweat and snot. I'm still curious about what that training involved. No one could have expected as a dramatic a transformation as yours. If that's the case, maybe you'd like this. A tire? Whoa! Flip tires around, yeah! Part of the training was having me run while pulling a tire. If you're interested, feel free to use it yourself. Don't worry. I've fully disinfected it. My inferiority spores aren't on it anymore. Just building a random fucking bunch of shit here. Oh, it's her. Did you get the note I wrote you? What about convincing Ima? You did get it. I wrote it so I could ask for your help without my dear brother finding out. I'm sorry to trouble you. What do you think? Will you be able to convince him? I'm getting all the information I can first. Thank you, Takumi. Are you sure about this? He seems dead set on not letting you fight. Whatever. He's always treating me like a child, telling me sister dearest that, and sister dearest this. After what he did to Takamaru. He did cross a line there, it's true. He went to crazy levels to protect you. He's always been like that. He probably will be until the day I die, but I can't live like this. What would you want to do if you could live your own life? I want to be a detective. Just like the person I've always admired. Never mind about me. I'm counting on you, Takumi. Please convince my brother somehow. Keiko wants her independence so she can become a detective. Is that the only reason? Thing Keiko wants is a motorcycle. Yes, I know. Have to give it to Keiko. You can drive this around the rooftop or whatever. Were you able to convince him? You're giving me the scooter? It's the same model as the one my father rode. Wow, this is amazing. It's like he's here with me again. I've always wanted a bike like this. Thank you, Takumi. Keiko had tears of joy in her eyes. She was undoubtedly thinking about her father. She's bearing her soul. This is my chance to convince her. Tell the truth, there's something you and I need to talk about. Is it about wanting to ride the scooter? It's about Ima. I can't help you convince him. You said you'd help me. I see things the same way he does. You really aren't meant to be in the battlefield, Keiko. That's so rude? Misogynist? I don't know. What do you know about her? You think Tsubasa was born a fighter? Right? Think Shoma was born a fighter? All of a sudden, they're put in this adversity and now they become great fighters. What are you talking about? Your gift made me so happy.
But you only brought it here at my brother's suggestion to convince me. I won't change my mind, no matter what anyone says.
It's not like that.
Are you sure? It's just I agree you'd be better off not fighting. How can you say that? Please hear me out. Ima's worried about you. He doesn't want the person he cares about most to be in danger. And I understand how he feels. You're forcing me not to fight. It's always been this way. It would be very funny if in the process of convincing her not to fight, she just becomes radicalized and she's just like, fuck you, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. And it's like off to the races. Cat's out of the bag now. He's always held me back, intervening and telling me it's for your own good. He won't even call me by my name. He only worries about himself.
He just controls me however he sees fit. I refuse to give in to him. This time, I'll fight of my own free will.
You might be right.
Ima definitely goes too far trying to protect you. If you think so too, you should tell him, Takumi.
He just controls me however he sees fit. I refuse to give in to him. This time, I'll fight of my own free will.
You're wrong.
You're wrong, Kako.
I love how it's like, I'm finding the power inside of myself to really actualize my wants and my hopes and dreams. And we're like, you're wrong, idiot. Ima told me he'd fight in your place. That's why he asked me to come here. So I could convince you to stay out of danger. Do you think someone who just wants to control their sister would do something like that? Brother dearest. It's pretty, well, if you changed it after this game, that's cringe. If you always had it that way, then it's fine. He must care about you with all of his heart. You're the only family he has.
Anyway, that has nothing to do with this. It's all just him deciding things in the end. I'm his only family, but he never discusses things with me. It's just so cruel. I hate him.
Do you really, though?
What do you think he did? Huh? I feel like he did it after this game, in which case it is kind of funny that you're comparing your brother to Ima, which is probably an appropriate comparison. But still, it's a little cringe and gross. What do you mean? I heard about your past from Ima. It's been you two ever since your parents passed in that traffic accident. Your brother has desperately struggled to protect you since then. He'd literally do anything for you. Sure, he may be overbearing, No, at times. He just is. He is overbearing. But that just means his bond with you is deeper than anyone or anything else. Your lives have been nothing but pain. You were able to overcome it together. There's no way you could actually hate Ima. He cares about you with all his heart, and I think you care about him just as much as he cares about you, Keiko.
We put our lives on the line in this war. We could die at any time.
Why can't they both fight? This whole persuasion is very cringe. A month ago, I can't imagine having him saved his brother, dearest. Yeah. Which brother? Well, I don't really know the difference between the two of them, but I do know one of them is a real asshole. You could lose his number.
I wouldn't want someone I care about getting dragged into it.
Matt's an asshole? Yeah, I can believe that. I know a few Matts. I know how it goes.
You lost your parents. You should understand. So please, do it for the person who loves you. You know how much you mean to Ima. You need to keep yourself safe. For him.
Fight back.
No, I can't do that.
That's fucking right, Keiko. I did nothing. Keiko, I want you to be radicalized, and I want you to fucking tear the world apart. Don't let Takumi tell you otherwise. This shit ain't right. If you want to fight, get out there and fight. My dear brother's always putting me first, it's true, and I do appreciate everything he's done for me. But there's another side to this. He means just as much to me as I do to him. I can't just do nothing anymore. I have someone that I want to protect too. If I have to watch my dear brother getting hurt and making everyone his enemy, all for my sake, I think my heart might break. I don't want to hold him back. I never have. I just want us to support each other as equals. I'm trying not to rebel against Ima and leave him behind. I want to protect him. I'm doing this because I love him. You have something worth fighting for, just like the rest of us. His desire to fight isn't some passing whim. She's thought everything through, understood the risks, and come to the decision that's right for her. This isn't how it was supposed to go. I was meant to talk her out of fighting.
Oh, dear. It looks like you failed in your task, Mr. Sumino.
Ima? What was that all about? I had such high hopes for you two.
Hey!
Hold on a minute, Ima. It's true that I couldn't convince Keiko to quit. Maybe you should listen to how she feels about it. It's okay. I heard the whole thing. You did? I was here the whole time. I wanted to observe and make sure Mr. Sumino did a good job. You were spying on us. I thought you were going to trust me with this. It's hard for me to trust anyone when it comes to my dear sister's welfare. She's always been stubborn, but I'm still surprised even you couldn't get her to see sense. I guess it just goes to show things don't always work out the way you want.
I wonder if this is how it'll feel when you run off and get married someday.
I'm not going to make the comment. You don't need me to say it, do you? We've never really needed words to understand each other. Extra gross. I'm truly proud of you for growing into such a determined young woman, but at the same time, a little sad that you might not need my help so much anymore. Excuse me while I go cry into my pillow. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. It's getting late. Don't stay up too long. Ima left, smiling as usual, except this smile was different. It was tinged with a kind of resignation, maybe even loneliness.
Huh?
What if we killed him? Yeah. What if we put him in jail forever? And we didn't kill him so that he didn't get revived. We just let him rot in a cell. Like underground. For like forever. What if we did that? What if we threw him to the invaders? And then he got taken prisoner. Like Moko did, but then he doesn't fight his way back. I'm not sure. I've never seen him act like that before. Keiko was clearly worried about her brother. Since we didn't have anything more to talk about, I took my leave. As for me, I went back to my room.
You know, will that?
I had to sum up what happened today. I failed to persuade Keiko to stay on the sidelines, but she somehow managed to convince Ima how serious she was about all this. She's gonna fight with us in the next defensive battle, right? Huh? Why do those two have to be such a hassle? Somewhat dissatisfied as I grappled with that notion and decided to check on them in a few days. We're gonna time skip? Okay, we're not time skipping.
Get be ready to.
I've done what I can to convince Keiko. Now we need to get back to prepping for the next defensive battle. Alright, what's the last grade I need for level 2? Social studies. Pew, 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 pew. I think that I need to make gifts for... what's her name? Kurara. Alright, have a good night, Matt. Toodaloo.
This is a surprisingly sensible choice coming from you. I suppose you deserve some praise.
Great job! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, is the courtyard in the middle floor? Okay, hang on. Let me, I don't have that much BP. I think I can get more BP by doing training. Okay, hang on. Let me check out the, courtyard. Oh, this is pretty. Meant to keep animals? That's certainly a bed and not a... whatever. Pretty narrow. It's not even enough small space for a hand to reach through. These cages are fitted with electromagnetic wave generators that can be used to disable prisoners' powers and abilities. Oh. It says animal pen, but I don't think it's for animals. Rooster. I can eat food without it to work. This is like a dream. Shoma's here, rabbit. Okay, so something is definitely going to happen here. All right. Let's do a battle. That's funny. Yuriko's still here.
Let's freaking go!
I guess it's my turn. We better get moving. Let's try this out. Yes, leave it to me. Ha! Got it! Nice! We better get moving. Ha!
Ready when you are. Take this!
Here we go. That's it.
Ready whenever. I'll chop you to pieces. How unsatisfying.
Let's give it to him. Hauling ass.
Let me handle it.
Mow him down!
Ow!
I'm out of mana!
Let's freaking go.
Damn, this is tough.
Time to move. Out of my way. Broken so soon. Now then, to business.
Good to go.
We're in serious trouble here. This is bad, right?
That doesn't hit.
Damn, this is tough. Give it to him. I can still go on.
This is what I would rather have.
Let's do this! We gotta fall back!
Yes, leave it to me. You're in the way! I'm ready whenever. Ha! All well and good.
I'm good whenever. Leave it to me.
That doesn't hit, but this does.
Let's ride! You can take it from here. It's killing game time! Stabby, stab, stab! Fine.
Oh, her skills changed when she's fatigued. Did I know that? That was 2 damage. Oh man.
Bye-bye.
Hauling ass.
for battle.
Here we go. Ha! Let's go. Yeah! Got it. We better get moving. Ha! This could mean trouble.
My turn. Show me your insides. How unsatisfying.
She was such a good unit, man.
Let's do this. Let her rip.
My turn. Take this. It's not over yet. Here we go.
Sleeper unit, yeah, I kind of get the feeling that she's got some good value to her.
Drop dead!
GG's.
You never will that.
All right. Yes, yes.
Up and Adam troops! Get ready for your 55th day of act. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable. Be ready to give your life.
What should I do today? I think what we should do is we should be going to bed. I get to sleep in a little bit today because instead of having to drive all the way downtown, I get to go to a client site tomorrow, and it's less than 10 minutes from where I live. So I get to sleep in an extra 30 minutes, and then I get to leave and then go right there, and it'll be a much nicer day. So I'm very excited about tomorrow, but that all starts with us wrapping it up. Alrighty, thanks for watching, everybody. See you tomorrow. Yep, it is Wednesday. I will try to plan on streaming tomorrow. Should not be an issue, but we'll see.